Hey, what's up guys, it's Atrix here. I am finally back again uploading videos on this channel. Now a quick context before we take a look at this brand new Nintendo Switch emulator. I was admitted in hospital for the past 5 days because of a severe dengue case and I'm still recovering. I am very weak, but I wanted to cover this as soon as possible, and after this video I might take 1 or 2 days of more break. And I also want to thank you guys for showing me love and support throughout this period. I really appreciate it. Nonetheless, a brand new Nintendo Switch emulator as usual has released once again, and this is actually one of those emulators which we were waiting for a long time. Now it is known as UZUY EDGE emulator. I hope I am pronouncing it properly, but it is basically a folk version of Yuzu emulator once again. But no guys, this is not like the newer folks. It is under development since a very long time, since March of 2024, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at it. With that being said, if you guys are new here, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notification. Let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started through today's video. Let me talk about what actually is UZUY EDGE. Basically it is a fork version of Yuzu Emulator Android, but it is very credible fork, not like the fake fork versions which you see nowadays. Some of them haven't even been compiled properly with the source code. There are a lot of fork versions nowadays, Xianx, Newshoe, etc. But this one is very credible, and as far as I know it has lot of improvements, changes and bug fixes which I'll explain later on in this video. Now the latest build of this emulator was released yesterday. You will be able to see its changelog. It has lot of new updated libraries and updated Vulkan drivers as well. You will be able to see all of the information right here, and some of the major changes are noted here, where you will be able to see refactored and updated Vulkan backend, improved performance. Mali GPU initial improvements have also been started, again a work in progress, made minor optimization across application. And Yuzu Edge emulator is inspired I think from the Skyline Edge emulator, but you guys will be able to see the variants of UZUY Edge emulator. So there is the normal build. By the way, all of the information which I am showing you guys is from the official UZUY Edge Discord server. So this is 100% from the official source. You will be able to see there are 3 builds of this emulator. The first one is normal build, it won't cause any heating issue. The second one is the performance oriented build, which may cause heating issues but will provide you with the best amount of performance possible. So you can either go with anti-2 benchmark or 3D mark, but if your device gets too hot, if you have really high-end device, then you can normally go with the normal UZUY Edge emulator. And let me tell you guys that this app is 100% safe. I have already tested it out and made sure of it. As you might know from the recent controversies of Xianx emulator, yeah, it's just very messy. That's why I don't recommend you guys to use those emulators anymore. Nonetheless, as you guys can see, welcome to UZUY emulator. Let's tap on get started. The setup page will be similar to that of the UZUY emulator Android. As I mentioned before, a folk version. I'll go to theme and color option. Afterwards we'll change the theme to dark, and now you'll be able to see everything clearly. So there is a bug with my device theme. Nonetheless, as you guys can see, the UZUY Edge emulator has successfully started, and it looks just like the normal Yuzu early access, but there are a lot of changes which I'll show you guys. Let's go to advanced settings. Here in terms of system, you'll be able to see some of the theme changes, like the toggles have been changed, and also limit speed percentage as usual goes all the way up to 400%. Dock mode has been disabled. In terms of graphics, you get literally 0.125x resolution scaling, which has never been seen before. You also get 0.25x resolution scaling, which we saw with the Newshoe emulator. But for today's video, let's try out 1.25x. VSync will turn it off, okay. And yeah, I think we can just enable force maximum clocks, asynchronous shaders, aspect ratio, stretch to window, and yeah, that's about it. Once that has been done, let's go to debug, and here we have NC backend or JIT. Now I have heard from some of you guys that you can use JIT backend for better performance in some games, so you can definitely test it out. In terms of audio output, we have auto, okay. Let's keep everything default. Let's add a brand new graphics driver, and I'll be back. Alright, there we go. I have imported the latest Mesa Turnip Adreno driver revision 19, which is really supposed to be a great graphics driver, and now we are all set to trying out the UZUY or Yuzu Edge Nintendo Switch emulator for Android. It's a bit confusing name, but let's start off by testing out Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. The first thing which I am noticing is the theme changes and 0.125x graphics resolution. I do believe it works, as you will be able to see the textures of the textures are really very low quality, and I am using the Antutu build, by the way. I am not using the normal UZUY Edge emulator build. If you want me to test that out too, I can do that. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notification. Nonetheless, as you guys can see, the game is about to start, and the FPS which we are getting is as usual pretty amazing, and you will be able to see the downscaled graphics. It actually works properly. So Obviously, it will take some time, but out of many Yuzu folk version, this is the one which I am most hopeful about. Anyways, you will be able to see that the game has successfully started, and I will indeed make some gameplay videos in future because I don't really have energy to make these huge tutorial videos because I am still recovering. So yeah, I'll upload the gameplay test pretty soon and explain about the thermal throttling or does my device get hot, etc. Subscribe, turn on all notification, and as for the performance, it is pretty amazing. By the way, I didn't forget, here's our today's Google Play Store gift card redeem code giveaway. I think this is the second last Google Play Store gift card giveaway because 1 month is already over. Though still, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.